The following contest is scheduled for one fall, one sub-wrestler knockout to decide the winner. And is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League. It is sold-out Supernova vacancy tonight, and we are starting off with the first of two championship bouts. And as always, Ultramantis Black with words for the fans. So he was the Redeemer. So we find out that Ultramantis Black was the one who brought Ophidian into the Animated Wrestling League, thinking that he had been cured of his own darker nature. We now know that is not the case. From the last episode of AWL Strong and Free, that Ophidian the Cobra was revealed to be the leader of the Monster Union, the new leader of that organization. We now know Ultramantis Black's connection to that. Explains what he was talking about last week. Comrades old and new. So right now it is about that white strap, the Intercontinental Championship, 5 successful title defenses, and you get a free match under the stipulations of your choice for the Grand Championship. Coming up later tonight, we'll have our second title match. It will be Black Tiger's High Speed versus T49P. Then we've got a 6-way scramble match in a fight for 4. And we've got the Spectral Envoy in action against the Pit. And another fight for 4 in the Joshi singles division. 2 women who had big wins at Oban Nanza. And coming up next, the rematch, where there will be no countouts. So a whole lot of action tonight, everything with significant implications as far as the championship or the contendership go here in the Animated Wrestling League. Thank you for joining us. Please like this video, click that subscribe button, join the Animated Wrestling League. Giant Tiger, the strong man, the body man, the bouncer essentially of the Black Tiger Dojo. The organization looking to get a hold of every championship in the league, including ones they're not technically eligible for, apparently. Chaos thanks to the Tigers' war all throughout the AWL. But we are starting with the Intercontinental Championship, the Contenders title on the line. We go now to ringside for official introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, coming out of Shiroke, accompanied by and representing Yokai Utai. The White-Bird Fox, Shiroke, Kitsune.
Literal name.
Opponent is the reigning defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, tonight making his 3rd title defense. Fighting out and representing the Black Tiger Dojo, Giant Tiger. This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding, and sound of the bell, AWL official Hana Babagoon in charge.
Giant Tiger enters this match with a career record of 9-5, Shiroke Kitsune 22-13. So a lot more experience for the White-Bird Fox, but the strength and power advantage obviously going to the Giant Tiger. The aptly named member of the Black Tiger Dojo. 30 minutes on the clock as in all championship bouts here in the Animated Wrestling League. You see the faceless one, Knight's Tiger. At the very least, his career on the line in the main event tonight. Those two that you see in the corner, Black Tiger's High Speed, Black Tiger Justice, and Knight's Tiger will be the ones competing against T49P for the World's Tag Team titles. Going up, Shiroke Kitsune with a reversal into the inverted DDT. The Fox style of professional wrestling versus Tiger style. Oh! Caught him in mid-air for a spine buster, did Giant Tiger. And this is only the first minute of the match. Collar and elbow tie-up, kick to the midsection. And the highly educated feet of Shiroke Kitsune, should I say the highly educated back paws of the White-Furred Fox. He's, as always, going to be building his offense around the QB Nejire, the nine-tail twist. Giant Tiger's going to be looking for the Black Tiger drop, or any other methods of winning a match that come out of the Black Tiger style. Ultramantis Black watching on his charge, and of course the winner of the Oshogatsu Taikai this year, Emerald Dragon, in the corner of Shiroke Kitsune as well. And by the way, the reason the other member of the Spirit Army, the Yokai Butai, is not here, that's the Great Tanuki, is that he will be part of the First Chance Scramble match a little bit later tonight. We'll talk more about that when we get there. But 6 men will enter the ring, 1 will leave with in the AWL Best 4, meaning eligible to challenge for the AWL Grand Championship. 20 count on the outside, of course, both men, question mark, back in with plenty of time. Lariat! He's going for, I think, the trifecto. Domo, Lariato, de gozaimasu! Triple lariat. Shiroke Kitsune trying to fight back, but just cannot move this mountain of a man. Mountain of a tiger, whatever. And now, looking for a submission here with a very simple maneuver, an abdominal stretch. But when you've got this kind of a height advantage, that's a really dangerous, powerful move. Can rip all the way down the side of the body. In an enormous amount of pain. Shiroke Kitsune recovering, however. Irish whip off of the ropes. Oh, went for some kind of a big, like, standing splash or something. But Shiroke Kitsune able to put on the brakes at the last possible second, I think. Gonna have, oh, what is this gonna be? Chop. And now using the ring itself as a weapon, bending the rules but not breaking them. You're allowed to use your opponent against the ring. You're not allowed to use the ring against your opponent. Not technically a foreign object there, so no disqualification for that offense. So you cannot hold an opponent in the ropes for more than a referee's 5 count, nor can you obtain submission in such a situation. Rules matter in pro wrestling. Over the top, up, top, down, throat first, and that's going to take the wind out of you. There's no way to train your throat. 1, 2, wrestlers can train their neck. They can train the muscles in the neck to absorb some level of impact. Not a lot, but there's no way to train your windpipe. Oh, oh! The power of the giant tiger throwing the white-furred fox all over the ring. Now trying to... No! Shiroke Kitsune able to slip out the backside. Uranagi, or actually no, STO, Space Tornado Ogawa. Doesn't keep him out, however. Now this is a championship match. The champion's advantage is in play. Shiroke Kitsune needs to keep this in the ring. It's the only place he can win the contest. Pinfall, submission, or knockout. Uh-oh. He thought so well, looking for the Black Tiger drop, and KO from that. And some trash talking on the way out. Such is the way of the sportsmanship-less Black Tiger Dojo. Take a look at that one more time. Black Tiger drop, referee calling that a KO.
Here is your winner, and still in the wrestling league, Intercontinental Champion, Giant Tiger.
That's 3. 2 more successful title defenses, and Giant Tiger will have an opportunity to bring the AWL Grand Championship away from the Unified School of the Tiger style and into the Black School. Last week, it was a count-out of dubious legality. This week, that's not going to happen again.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, with no ring-outs. Introducing first, the tag team combination of Surusu Kuroshi, Wakasaki and Ueda Yamase, Reiwa Garusu.
Let's take you back to last week, at the end of the match between these two teams. Now, there's a great deal of controversy here. First of all, I'm being told there was allegedly a tag made, but the referee did not see and did not acknowledge, thereby compounding a problem. Watch this very carefully. Wakazaki Eye in at about 18, that's 19, the referee counting. There was a tag made, the referee didn't see it, he was focusing on the outside. That 20 was technically correct, but it was after Wakazaki Eye had left the ring, and since the tag had not been acknowledged, it was not official, and therefore, Wakazaki Eye leaving the ring should have restarted the 20 count. The referee counted to 20 anyway, and as a result, we have an unclear finish for this tag team match. Hence the rematch, and this time there will be no count-out, so falls will only count in the ring.
And their opponents, fighting out of the match representing the unified Tiger style, Green Tiger, Tiger Team Tiger Dream in the pink ring gear, brought up from the unified school of the Tiger style, from the Tiger's dojo, to be the backup on the Joshi side of the ledger to even the team against the Black Tigers in the Tigers War. Unfortunately, Team Tiger Dream yet to pick up a victory tonight, or yet to pick up a victory so far in her AWL wrestling career. A controversial tag team loss last week and a loss against Sakai Reina at our Obonanza Supercard a couple of weeks ago. Wakazaki Eye, the Puroresu prodigy, youngest ever Joshi champion, starting off against the new girl, Shin Tiger Dream. Now remember, Shin Tiger Dream, not a graduate of the AWL dojo. Oh, and I don't know if that's a show of respect or an insult, but an original Tiger Bomb by Wakazaki Eye. Tag made to the far more experienced Spring Tiger. So Kohai tags out to Senpai, as relates to Wakazaki Eye. Spin kick to the midsection. Spring Tiger enters this match with a record of 36 wins and 38 losses in her AWL career. Of course, that's individual and a singles and tag team. Wakazaki Eye 14-9, including the victory last week. Tag out to Ueda Nanase, another recent member of the animated wrestling, and again with the Tiger with the Tiger Bomb. Almost said the Tiger Driver, but it was a sit-out element makes it a Tiger Bomb. If it's a Tiger Driver, you're going down to your knees. If it's a Tiger Bomb, you're sitting out. That's the technical difference there. Ueda Nanase 3-2 in her AWL win-loss record. Irish whip. Oh, right into the referee. Anna Baba Ganoush, the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, was already a little shaken. Apparently she was not happy with herself following the mistakes, now we know mistakes plural, last week. But we do have this rematch. The referee's decision is final and sacrosanct, even though it's wrong. That's why you saw the match card before this match that had an 0-1 record for Spring Dream. That's because that loss, even though it was a mistake, that still counts. Those are the rules. Nobody in the Animated Wrestling League, including the commissioner himself, can overturn the verdict of the referee. One, kick out. We accept that referees do sometimes make mistakes in order to maintain the integrity of the sport of professional wrestling, the sport we all love here at the Animated Wrestling League. And if you're watching this, you're a lover of professional wrestling too. Oh, huge splash by the only woman to ever skip the graduation match by beating a main roster talent. Vertical suplex, looking maybe for a brain buster here, but no. Chop block right to the knee, and that's going to circumvent a lot of the padding. We do require knee pads for all wrestlers. They can wear them over or under their ring attire, but they have to have them. Running armbar. Tag made to Shin Tiger Dream. We've learned a little bit more about this woman's wrestling style. Obviously trained in the Tiger style of professional wrestling. She likes the triple moonsault as a finner. Very agile, as you can see there. Good body control with that beautiful head scissors takeover. 3 minutes into the match now. We've seen her rely on some very lucha libre style high flying. Just like this again, excellent, and was probably going to fall over the drop kick or something, but dropped down into a cover of opportunity. This early in the match, you're probably not going to win with a cover like that. But you see your opponent down, you figure, hey, I can make the cover, I might pick up the win. Worst case scenario, my opponent
has to use up energy to kick out. And a huge double stomp flying through the air with the greatest of ease, the ever-graceful Spring Tiger. One of the most successful wrestler managers in the history of the league, certainly, arguably I'd say, of the sport. Spring Tiger is an active manager, has your manager's license. Vertical suplex here, low vertical suplex by Ueda Nanase. Spring Tiger is a manager, but she's also a former multi-time AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion, alongside a couple of different partners. So if Shin Tiger Dream is looking for tag team success here in the AWL, she could do a lot worse than this woman as her partner. Tag for the 1, 2, and a bit late on the save there. These are two very new tag teams. This is only the 4th match for the Reiwa girls as a tag team, 2nd match for Spring Dream, Spring Tiger and Shin Tiger Dream. Oh, this is not good. Caught up in the tree of woe, the self-proclaimed classically trained professional wrestler with a double stomp. As Ueda Nanase was trying to claw her way back to a vertical position, get her foot free without falling on her head, she walks right into the boots of the AWL's Golden Tiger of the Joshi division.
Open kick, 5 minutes.
15-minute time limit in this match, of course, non-title match, regardless of the no count-out rule. Beautiful spin kick. Not a knockout, says the referee. Still intelligent movement and defense by Ueda Nanase. Double tag. Wakazaki Eye, Shin Tiger Dream, now the legal combatants, with 9 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Knee drop right across the nose. Irish whip into the ropes. We don't know, as is often the case with these Luchadora and Mascarada characters, we don't know the actual age of Shin Tiger Dream. Beautiful O'Connor roll into the German suplex. Did not or could not hold it for a bridge. But right now we do believe Wakazaki Eye to be the youngest AWL wrestler. Front flip heel kick does not connect. And you never want to let a tiger get behind you. Tiger suplex! Again, no bridge, no hold, but still a great deal of damage done to the Puroresu prodigy. And she realized as soon as she figured out that the tiger had her back, she realized she was in trouble. Ueda Nanase here, swing and a miss by the tiger's cravat, fisherman cravat suplex. Showing some real technical skill from AWL Dojo graduate. Rope break. Referee, I see it, the referee sees it, she says it as well. Girl power, as they say. 8.5 minutes, or less than 8.5 minutes remaining. Ueda Nanase up to the red rope. Of course, our ropes here in Japan, the reflection of the Hinamaru, reflection of the Japanese flag. And, oh, running drop kick, but no! Feline agility allowing Spring Tiger to escape. Drop kick, hitting the same move that Ueda Nanase was thinking of hitting herself. And another tag, and I'm noticing Spring Tiger moving a little bit gingerly here. She's been taking a lot of dives and stomps. Oh, what is this? Oh! Took it to a full body slam. 1, 2. Her admittedly small and wiry frame belying the strength and power of Ueda Nanase. Tag. And that's what a tag that's acknowledged looks like. Referee points, acknowledges the tag. That's what didn't happen last week. Stomp to the stomach of the rookie. Oh, wait a minute, we're looking for a... Oh, God, it's a pile driver! By God, King, it's gonna be a pile driver! I know, I can't do the Oklahoma accent. I really can't and shouldn't. Into the corner. Swing and a miss. Bit of a... Okay, that's just not a bit of a cheap shot. That is a cheap shot. By Spring Tiger. And looking for a Tiger Bomb, and that's how you do it. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2... I don't think the arms were fully Nelson by the legs there. Disqualification 5 count starting up now. Spring Tiger gets the message and gets the hell out. We're going to see a double tag. No, we're not. Shin Tiger Dream wanting to continue, but she is clearly on spaghetti legs right now. Sidesteps an attack. Sidesteps a takedown. Backbreaker. Backbreaker that's almost a rib cracker. And now she wants to tag. Smart. Oh, okay, I think that's supposed to be a body scissors? Maybe trying to set up for a Taharis or something, but that's not... It's just not working today, at least not against Ueda Nanase. Oh, off of the ropes. Oh, penalty kick. Double stomp. She's been loving those double stomps tonight as Spring Tiger rapid tags in and out, keeping the opponent somewhat off balance. There's a lot of tape. There's a lot of tape on Spring Tiger. Nearly 80 matches worth of tape on Spring Tiger. Virtually nothing on Shin Tiger Dream. It's only Shin Tiger Dream's third Animated Wrestling League match. One. Kick out at one with... I just realized we are nearly 2/3 of the way through the time limit here. This is the energy of the youth, the stamina of these young wrestlers, many of whom early in their career... Even Spring Tiger hasn't been doing this that long. This is the stamina of youth that we are seeing here, wrestling fans. Going up, going around, double. Oh no, goes to the Jumon, casting the spell of La Mystica. As we hear that 10 minutes have elapsed. Borrowing from the Familia stable with the Jumon. And this just became a 2-on-1 tag match. Snapmare, spin kick, oh! Like a human buzzsaw. Tag is made. Ueda Nanase rolling to the outside. Note the referee is not counting. Still going to try and keep the tag team partner out of the picture, but the plan doesn't work. Shoulder tackle, catching Shin Tiger Dream unawares. Powerbomb. Oh! Jackknife for the one. Just under 4 minutes now. Plenty of time. I think all four of these women are wrestling tired right now. They've got to be. As Shin Tiger Dream crawling for the neutral corner. Wakazaki Ai going to make her regret that. Alley-oop. Drops her right on the back of her head. Going for a knockout win here, I think. Knee drop right to the inside of the elbow. Lots of nerves there. Inside of the human joints. Not designed to take impact. Running boot. And into the modified Juji Gatame. Collar and elbow. Ueda Nanase doing a good job here, controlling the territory. Tag Kogeki. I think we do have a tag here. It's going to be drop down, drop kick. Shin Tiger Dream trying to crawl for the corner. Wakazaki Ai not allowing it. Eye of the Beholder. Wakazaki Ai with the Eye of the Beholder. Could have gone for a cover there, but Ueda Nanase wanted a little bit more. Wanted a little more ring time. Wanted the reps. I don't blame her. This young in your career, you got to pick up victories anywhere you can. You got to get ring time whenever you can. 2.5 minutes roughly remaining. Ducking a bad situation from Spring Tiger. Irish whip. Spring Tiger well out of the tag zone now. No. Okay, she gets back into position. Who is Ueda Nanase going to go after? Looks like the girl in pink. What do we have here going? Oh no. This is not going to be good. Ueda Nanase dropping down with the big splash. Tag. Spring Tiger Dream is successfully isolated for a couple of minutes. Diving tag. Ricky DeRobert. In comes Spring Tiger. Wrestlers can hear those time calls. Expect urgency now. Bit of wrist control. Use it for the monkey flip. Wrist control is not the universal body controller, but it is good for keeping your opponent from running away from you. It's double kick to the midsection. One more time. The eye of the beholder this time on Spring Tiger. Go for the cup. I don't know. Normally, that's not the kind of mistake Wakazaki Eye would make. Maybe think he needs to do more damage. I don't know. Cranking on the neck, not grabbing at the mask. You'll notice Wakazaki Eye not doing that. There's only about 80 seconds left on the clock. This could go to a time limit draw. Tag made. Waited on a say in. Wakazaki Eye out. Spring Tiger still legal. And oh! Oh! Power slam of her own. One breakup. Oh, spin kick misses.
1 minute. 1 minute left.
And now spinning around. Long way to go from an arm drag. We could have a disqualification here. There was no tag. Wakazaki Eye not legal. The way to not say is close to a very simple headlock as finally Wakazaki Eye out, ending the DQ count. Less than 40 seconds remaining. If someone's going to get a pin, it's going to have to be now. One woman flapjack. Cover her. Oh, for God's sake. Tag made. Wakazaki Eye now legal, allowed to be in the ring. Less than half a minute. Tiger Dream, Irish Whip, off of the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. No time for this. No time. Does she realize how much time is left? Up, down, all around. But only 5 seconds. You got to drop to the cover. No, we will have no cover. This will be a time limit draw. Still no definitive winner.
Has been ruled a time limit draw.
Would not surprise me if we see that match run back very soon. Right now, it's the fight for 4. Trying to save a little time since we didn't expect that match to go the full 15.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is a fight for 4. Already in the ring, representing Reiwa, Sakai, Reina, and her opponent being accompanied by Akira, fighting out if I really don't want to know where. Shinda, Akuko.
Now this is interesting. Akira Mederne on the right there. She is already in the AWL Best 4 for the Joshi's Single Championship. So we have 2 members of the same tag team in such a position. Of course, this tag team also in the Best 4 for the tag titles as well. Akira Mederne has held both singles and tag team Joshi Gold before. Is this potentially a path to doing so yet again? But do they trust each other with both in the Best 4? Of course, that's moving a little bit past this match. Sakai Reina of the Zaidan J, well, we'll just call it Gang. The very kind assistants, and Yamada Jiro, who will be in that first chance scramble match a little bit later tonight, looking for an opportunity at the AWL Grand Championship. The very kind assistants would, of course, be most unpleased if at failure here tonight. Nasty looking headbutt, that's going to be a fine. But a good arm trap by Sakai Reina. Big, big, big vertical suplex from the Giantess. I believe right now the tallest woman active in the Joshi division is Sakai Reina. And the meanest woman active in the Joshi division, without a doubt, Shinda Akuko. Shinda Akuko has zero care for the safety and health of her opponent. She will attack the head, she will attack the neck, moves that are banned in many wrestling organizations, a lot of pile drivers, a vertebraker that she, speaking of which, up, Black Tiger drop, interesting, stealing a page out of the playbook of the Intercontinental Champion. Collar and elbow, sorry, no, going for, once again, a power bomb. Again, going for the shoulders, going for the head, going for the neck. She does not care if she paralyzes her opponent. All she cares about is beating people up. All she cares about is fighting. She doesn't even care if she gets disqualified. She doesn't care if she even wins or loses. Does Shinda Akuko. She has won more than she's lost. Shinda Akuko, 13-11 in her AWL career. That puts her at +2. Sakai Reina, 3 and 6, so -3. Both of these women are in this match because of big victories at our Obonanza click review at our Supercard just a couple weeks ago. Sakai Reina picking up a singles victory over debuting Shin Tiger Dream. And, Shinda Akuko grabs the leg. Oh, nearly taking the head off of the Giantess. Shinda Akuko, part of a tag team victory over the Reiwa girls. Both of them handing their opponents their first loss in the league. At least as far as tag teams go, in the case of Shinda Akuko. Shinda Akuko and Akira Merune, the submission expert, are a team known as Dominant Submission. Sakai Reina, not a member of a Joshi tag team, as far as the very kind assistant, as far as Zidon J is concerned, they only need the one mole. They only need the one. They only need the one office lady. They only need the one OL. Why hire a second? You don't need them. At least that's their opinion. They only need one person to make the tea. That's kind of the very Japanese business aesthetic going on with the not very nice, very kind assistants. Oh! Incidental contact rules the official. Going potentially for a count-out victory here. There's no champion's advantage in a match where rank is on the line. You can win a match by ring out in this situation. However, Shinda Akuko back up to her feet. Sakai Reina, more than usual right now, has the high ground. Will she be able to take advantage? She attempts to, but not able to execute. Collar and elbow tie-up into the Irish whip. Off the ropes, drop down. Yeah, not going to get a leapfrog, I don't think. Oh, she barely have to jump. Cover. Wait a minute, the rope, feet on the ropes. Referee didn't see it, so there's no disqualification for that, but the strength and power of Shinda Akuko allowing her to escape even the unfair advantage. Oh no, I mentioned this earlier. Vertebreaker! Into the cover. God, I hope she's okay. 1, 2. She's more than okay. She's able to kick out of it. Shinda Akuko. She does like the pile driver in combo with the vertebreaker. But not going to get it at this moment. Sakai Reina might be thinking about that Nanami Toyota-esque Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex that she loves, a tribute to a childhood idol. Oh, back handspring shoved away. Oh, what is this going to be? Swinging neck breaker. The neck already targeted by that vertebreaker a moment ago.
5 minutes.
Akira Merune staying out of trouble. And, oh, dropped her right on the head. Does not give a shit. No code for this woman. You cannot get a submission on the outside, but you can certainly squeeze the air out of your opponent's diaphragm. And that's exactly what's happening here. AWL referee Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family calling for both women to return to the squared circle. Not happening at the moment. I don't think they care. They know they've got till 20. As Shinda Akuko going up to the top rope. Elbow drop from the top. Is that going to be a 1, 2, 3? That was me clapping a moment ago. But 1, 2. Only 2. Only the 2 count. 2.5 for Shinda Akuko. Almost, this ain't horseshoes or hand grenades. Almost means absolutely nothing in pro wrestling. Collar and elbow. Going up. Military press slam. What's she going to do with it? She's going to drop her. Yes, she does. Just drops her from what had to be a good 10-foot height. Over the top rope. Top rope barely coming up to her waist. As Sakai Reina going to fly from the sky. Does not connect. Shinda Akuko avoiding disaster there. Beautiful drop kick. Excellent, excellent drop kick. We've already had one time limit draw tonight. I'd hate to see another, especially with a berth in the best four on the line. In the event of a time limit draw, neither woman gets into the best four, of course. And they're not obligated to get another opportunity.
No free thumping, no free thumping. 3 minutes, 3 minutes left.
Shinda Akuko maybe thinking another L, but no, she wants her opponent standing this time. The ever dangerous Shinda Akuko, speed star style drop kick right to the head. Normally you aim for the chest, you aim for the center of mass, try to knock your opponent over so you can pin them. She went right to the skull. Oh, what is this? Oh, shoot! Almost a ripcord neck breaker for 1, 2. I don't know how Sakai Reina is getting her shoulder up. Less than 2.5 now. More than 75% of the match time has expired. What's left of Yamada Jiro just sort of standing there. He doesn't have a damn clue where he is. He's off in La La Land. 20 count on the outside, of course, all the time in the world. As slow as we count around here, I don't think 2 minutes will be enough. Up and down. Collar elbow tie-up, return to the ring. A berth in the championship picture is on the line in this contest. Elbow drop from the top. Second time in the match for a classic AWL top rope staple. Lariat takedown. And another elbow drop, this time from a far more reasonable height, if you ask me. Pulls it up, waistlock, gut wrench powerbomb. How is she moving this woman? Oh no. I don't know what this is going to be, but it's going to be bad. Oh! Clothesline right to the back. And one more time, Hisatowaza Vertebreaker. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Never mind, indeed. Shinda Akuko. Failure for Zaidan J. Shinda Akuko in the AWL Best 4. Yeesh.
Here's your winner, Shinda Akuko.
And there you see the updated AWL Best 4. Heidi Howitzer to make her challenge this coming week on AWL Strong and Free. So this is essentially a fight for 3 now that I think about it. The only 2 male tag teams to have not had a match this season. After this match, everybody will be on the board one way or the other in the tag team division.
Following contest, scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, from Sleepy Hollow, accompanied by the great and devious vs.Black. Tag team combination of the Nightmare Warrior, Hollow Wicked, and Rifleman. Together they are the Spectral Envoy.
Of the male, hang on, what is this? Oh, I'm liking what he's putting down. Oh, a great reaction to the crowd at this idea of monster hunting. It'd only be a reference to Monster Union, but Yokai Butai, they're here in Japan. Monster Union, they're over in Canada. There's nobody in Yokai Butai has a floating championship, so I have no idea how they plan to get over there. But it is not for one such as I to question the machinations of the great and devious one. For right now, as he mentioned, they must cast light upon the shadows. Not yet, they're not. They haven't won damn thing. So cold whenever they do that. The Shadow Walkers of the Pit. Well, since time immemorial, since tales of ancient days, it was the point, the purpose of the jack-o'-lantern has cast its light upon the evil spirits, welcome in the good, and cast out the evil. Hollow Wicked taking to the ring with an opportunity to do that once again in this Reiwa era. Tag made 15, sorry, bell, ring of the bell, bang the gong, we are on. It is 15 minutes on the clock, a giant in the form of the blade that cuts between life and death, Sombo no Yaiba. I mentioned how Shinda Akuko is the most dangerous woman in the Animated Wrestling League. This might just be the most dangerous man. That Sansu crossing powerbomb toss that he likes to end his matches with. I am shocked he hasn't broken anybody's neck doing that yet. Cabaret will appear on the almost a sunset flip powerbomb. Hollow Wicked tagging into the creature born of the mind of Delirious, Raitomea. Collar and elbow. The Spectral Envoy resurrected by the great and devious Ultramantis Black a number of months ago. While they are an individual tag team, they are considered associate members of the Spirit Army, the Yokai Butai, and they've been known to back them up in trios and Atomicos matches when necessary. So they are very much an independent entity. Right now, among the men's tag teams in the Animated Wrestling League, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a +1 record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a -1 record. And the winner of this match will join the former group. Loser of this match will join the latter. Very simple, very efficient. Wins and losses mean everything in the Animated Wrestling League, and the tag teams get a completely fresh slate every single season. Kick to the midsection now. Hyokto tagging back out to Sombo no Yaiba. Sombo no Yaiba enters this match with a career record of 28 wins, 32 losses, and he's maybe about to commit murder. This is not good. Oh! Elbow drop from the top, breaking the Pumpkin Man in half. I don't know. Oh, you see him immediately grab his back. Hollow Wicked. 3 and 5 in the AWL. Of course, a veteran of the Mat Wars all around the world. Frightmare at 3 and 4. Hyokto, the most experienced in the Animated Wrestling League of this group. 68 and 71 over 100, well over 100 matches, but he's -3. Roughly 12 minutes left on the clock now, as handspring. Oh no! Nobody home. As Hollow Wicked. Sorry, that's Frightmare. My mistake. Sometimes it can be hard to see the stem on the mask. Drop down from Hyokto, the Dark Rabbit of the Moon. It is said in Japanese folklore that instead of a man in the moon, there was a rabbit in the moon. Depending on where you're from, he's either making mochi, he's pounding on mochi, which is where Gyokto's finishing move, the mochi pounder, comes from, or he is brewing the potion of life that gives immortality to the gods in the Great Kami. Hyokto, of course, the dark reflection of that benevolent entity. The Dark Rabbit of the Moon. Going up to the top rope. And, oh! Never underestimate the leaping ability of a rabbit-style wrestler. Tag is made. And in comes Sombo no Yaiba. Collar and elbow tie-up. Looking for something big and powerful here. And, oh, not again. Not a care in the world. Just throwing his opponent around absolutely senselessly. Okay, wrestlers all want to win. Wrestlers are some of the most competitive people in the world. Professional athletes are the most competitive people in the world. And wrestlers are like a cut above that. But most wrestlers, including the Spectral Envoy, realize that this is This is their job. This is how people feed their families. This is how people pay their rent. You never want to take away your opponent's ability to do that. Drop down into the cover for the 1, 2, shoulders off the mat.
Open kick, 5 minutes.
Frightmare looking for a leg. Yes, he got a knee bar, I think, there as well. Yes, he does. An ankle lock knee bar combination. Somebody on Yaiba having to come in to break that up. Submission victory is very difficult to pick up in tag team matches because you've got that guy on the outside. You've got someone who can come in and break it up, and when you've got a submission hold locked in, you're vulnerable to outside attack because you can't let go of the hold. Dragon suplex. Hollow Wicked now with a knee lift. I believe some blood spilled. Rolling out. Some sort of like a seizure happening to Gyokdo. Perfect flex, but you can't use that. Well, you can use it, but you can't get a win on the outside. Still a good control hold, however. Less than 9 minutes now. And Hollow Wicked inadvertently throwing... Oh, wait a minute. Someone on Yaiba. Very close to getting involved here. Oh! Attempted to continue to focus on the less fresh, I'm not going to say injured, less fresh wrestler. Did not pay off. Hollow Wicked in trouble now. Hollow Wicked, the only Grand Slam champion in the history of Chikara. Grand champion. Campeón de Parejas. Young Lions Cup. King of Trios. And I believe he also won an Infinite Gauntlet match as well. Right hand looking for the backdrop. One of the safest moves to execute, one of the most painful in the world to take. Because think of that move from the position of the person giving it. I'm about to see your receipt. Watch Hollow Wicked here. He's just going to jump down to the floor. That's all he has to do here. Very low risk of injury. We've seen people get injured jumping down to the floor. Hell, we've seen people get injured like walking across the ring, Kevin Nash. Oh, what is this? Sunset flip, roll up. But in the wrong part of town, literally right there in front of our international announce team. I'm not down there. I'm up here at the socially distanced commentation station where it's safe, and I'm very happy about that. Getting into the timekeeper's area, a lot of steel chairs around there, the ring bell as well, the ring hammer. Lots of potential danger, not to mention those steel steps, the crowd barricade, and the table. Hollow Wicked wants to win this match for the team, for the Yokai Butai. As I take a quick look over here at the AWL Hontai tag team records at the moment, Yokai Butai, they're on the positive side of the roster. 1 win, 0 losses in tag team action this season. Spectral Envoy, they have not held tag team gold in an extremely long time that I'm aware of. Now, Hollow Wicked, oddly enough, considering the height difference here, he's used to being the tallest guy in the match. As he stomps away, and actually I just double-checked. This particular team of Hollow Wicked and Frightmare have never held tag team gold before. They were co-members, along with Ultramantis, of the Kings of Trios, and Hollow Wicked, alongside Delirious, held the Campeonatos de Parejas as Incoherence, but neither the Nightmare Warriors nor the Spectral Envoy ever held the tag team titles in Chikara, and I don't think they've held them anywhere else. Maybe a small indie that I'm unaware of. The gold in the Animated Wrestling League could be their first ever tag team title. I can't believe that. As long as a history as these two have, I find that very difficult to believe. Drops down to a sort of looks like a label lock. Can't quite tell from this angle. Less than 6 minutes on the clock now. Tag made to the frenetic ball of kinetic energy. The master of Nikalepsy, but surprising flexibility in the legs there by Sombo no Yaiba, and he likes this inverted choke slam. Frightmare with the presence of mind to get his hands down to protect himself, or his forearms down to protect himself. But not a lot you can do when you're going face first into the canvas. Tag made to the Dark Rabbit of the Moon. Maybe thinking some kind of leg submission. No, just raking the back. The shirt will provide, or what's left of the shirt, will provide some protection. Irish whip. Swinging a mystical lariat. Right hand. Backstabber. 1. Kick out. Less than 5 minutes remaining. The wrestlers heard that time called probably better than you did because I couldn't stop talking. Springboard does not connect. Gyokto, great recovery. The supernatural element at play with both of these teams. Vertical suplex, low vertical suplex. Frightmare used to making his height disadvantage work for him. Tag made. Does Gyokto make a tag? No, he doesn't. He chooses to continue the fight. Blocks the running kick, walks right into a spine buster, does Hollow Wicked. Wicked in trouble, cover for the 1. Saved by Frightmare. Sombo no Yaiba, despite being deep in their own territory, Sombo no Yaiba not able to provide any defense there. I don't think we see much in the way of tag team attacks here. Irish whip into the neutral corner with 4 minutes on the clock. Another serious risk of a the time limit draw here. Oh, and a blatant chokehold. The referee saying knock it off. Risk of disqualification. Public warning from the official. Gyokto pushing Hanababa Ganoush to the breaking point. But it does the damage. Hollow Wicked down and not moving. And, oh! That could have been the knockout. Can't see the eyes through the mask, so we don't know if he's still at home. Hollow Wicked's going to have to show movement. He's going to have to show intelligent defense. He's going to have to do it now. Tries to roll to his back. Try to get to a vertical base. And he does so. There's the intelligent defense. The match will continue. Single leg takedown with a great bit of mat wrestling there. Tag made back to Frightmare. Both these men high flyers. Frightmare more so.
Nukuri something. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
Tick tock. Rolling escape. Frightmare running circles around Sombo no Yaiba, quite literally. Double helicopter head scissors deep in Spectral Envoy territory. And there's the Hurricane Rana. Amazing vertical leap. 1, compensating for the height problem. Irish whip. Hollow Wicked returns to the corner where he needs to be. Suplex toss. Sombo no Yaiba maintaining the vertical base, and he's going to be going for that. Oh gosh. Oh no. Sansu crossing right there. Jesus. Right into the ropes. Let's see if we got another look at that. We did have at least one tag Kogeki. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Watch the head of Frightmare bounce off the middle and bottom rope. Unfortunately, the pit goes to 1-0. Spectral Envoy 0-1. And with that, every male tag team in Hontai has had at least one tag team match this season. By special request of Grand Champion Tiger Mask 2, a first-time Grand Champion, this match is being contested only between wrestlers who have never held the AWL Grand Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for 5 falls, as it is a 6-way first-count Scramble match. And it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the unified School of the Tiger style. Tiger, the Star Kid.
But you heard it, 6 men, 5 falls, and 5 different factions represented in this contest. Tiger the Dark, representing the unified School of the Tiger style, not the Black Tigers. They don't consider him a true Black Tiger, and frankly, as far as he's concerned, the opposite is true. He sees these newbies as unworthy of their masks, having not earned them in the old style. Tiger the Dark, 56 wins, 41 losses in his career, a ratio of plus 15, one of the best in the league. And I mentioned there were 5 factions out of 6 wrestlers. Well, this is the man without a team, the man without a home, the stateless wrestler.
Fighting out of the land of the giants, Yoji Kobayashi.
With his tag team partner in Giant Skills, Hifumi Ryuji, eliminated from the AWL at the end of last season in Botsamania. So far, Kyojin Kobayashi not actually looking for a new faction or a new tag team. He's ready to go at it on his own. The win tonight would put him into contention for the AWL Grand Championship. The winner of tonight's match will join Hook, Sammy Nix, and Black Tiger Justice in that awesome foursome. Oh, and here comes an accomplished man.
Fighting out of the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, England, representing Nihon Province, the frontman of TNDK, and the winner of the G1 Climax Tournament, Zack Sabre Jr.
ZSJ, fresh off of the most grueling tournament in all of professional wrestling, fresh off a massive victory and a guaranteed shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It has been many years since anyone held the Grand Championship and IWGP Championship at the same time. Could that man or this man ever do that?
Fighting out of the United Empire, representing Nihon Province, the provisional King of Pro Wrestling Champion, the Dominator, Great Oka.
Speaking of the United Empire, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Will Ospreay for regaining the All Elite Wrestling International Championship at All In London 2, just as we're recording this about a week ago. The Great Okan, now so many belts. I think almost everybody in the United Empire has a belt at this point. Almost everyone. Great Okan 13-11 in the AWL. Mostly in tag team action. In case you were wondering where this guy was during the Intercontinental title match, he was getting ready for this enormous opportunity.
Fighting out of Shiroke, representing Yokai Butai, the Great Tanuki.
21 wins, 19 losses. That means a ratio of +2 for the Great Tanuki. He is also a former Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. A who's who lining up by the announce table right now.
And finally, fighting out of the back office, representing Raidanje, Yamada Jiro.
And that's it, our last competitor, Yamada Jiro. The man who basically seems to have gotten in deep with the Mafia and doesn't seem to know how to get himself out of it. Now gone from the CEO of Zaidan-J to the lowest office boy. He's picking up some wins lately in high-speed matches. But he is terrified of what happens to him if he loses. Don't entirely blame him either. A very kind assistants. They may not be an entirely honest knock here. Alright, this is a 6-way scramble match. Ushigoroshi there by Yamada Jiro to start us off. Zack Sabre Jr., who, by the way, does have a bit of a history in the Animated Wrestling League. Not his first match here. ZSJ is 11-8 in his AWL career, ratio of +3. every fall is a point here. So yes, there's only one winner who will join the AWL Best 4, but you've got an option to pick up, if you run the table, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 victories in one match. Any of these men, that will jump them up in rank. And of course, as long as you pick up at least one win, worst you're going to do is break even for the night. So a lot of points on the board here. Running boot in the corner by ZSJ. Attempt to Ferriman's carry on the Great Okan. Of course, we've got 2 wrestlers from New Japan Pro Wrestling in the Great Okan and, of course, Zack Sabre Jr. 2 different, mostly or entirely Gaijin factions. Well, mostly. They've got the Ichiban Sweet Boy, and of course, despite his Mongolian aesthetic, the Great Okan is Japanese. Is he actually Mongolian? I'm not sure. Well, I'm scared to ask him. Somebody look into that for me. Preferably an intern, someone we're not paying. Or specifically someone we're not giving health insurance to. Oh! Over the top rope, down to the floor. Now this is not over-the-top elimination rules. So, Tiger the Dark is still legal in this contest. This is pinfall or submission in the ring. Bulldog counter by Tiger the Dark, returning to the ring very quickly, going for the first cover here. Or going for the first elimination at least. 2 minutes in, 20-minute time limit here. In the event that we cover here, no. In the event that we do not have a final winner, then all 6 men, all 6 of these never grand champions will be eliminated from contention. We will have to find new challengers or new top contenders next week. Remember, any member, 1, 2, 3, or 4 of the AWL Best 4 rankings is eligible to challenge for the championship of that division. The number 1 rank is the presumed number 1 contender, but all 4 are eligible to challenge. That is if you can maintain your rank. Cover 1, 2. Okan kicks out as the 2 biggest men, and I mean that in a vertical sense. The 2 biggest men in the match going after each other, nearly eliminating the other. It is pandemonium gone wild in there. All 6 men in that 20 by 20 foot ring. They know that's the only way you can win. And of course, the tantalizing prospect of a clean sweep. The idea of picking up 5 victories, they would all of these men would jump up the ranks with a clean sweep tonight. Lariat over the top rope, not eliminating. I've called so many Battle Royals, I'm used to saying elimination after those top rope moves. Still looking for our first fall here. 16 minutes and 16 seconds mark on the clock as a throw to Tiger the Dark goes into the top rope. That is not good. Cover here off of the STO. 1. Everybody looking for a hold here, but everyone also wants to break it up. Because you want that fall. You want that point. You don't want anyone else getting a victory. I don't think that's particularly good strategy. And if this were a 1 point on the board situation, you would not see these breakups. Because this is not 1 fall to a finish. It's 5 falls to a finish. Black Tiger drop from Tiger the Dark. 1, 2. Kick out. For so many years, he was the last surviving member of the Black style of the Black School of the Tiger style. Before this resurgence of these new Black Tigers, it seems to have come out of nowhere to start the Tigers' War. Zack Sabre Jr. maybe took a nasty shot to the face there in his reaction. Up next, this is our semi-final match of the night, by the way. Up next, tag team titles on the line. Everybody going for a cover here. 1, kick out.
5 minutes.
Step through. Sabre looking for something. He might be looking for some Sumatran stomp. Yes, he is. Ba-boom, right into the face. And a nasty stack of something into a cover. 1, 2. Very old school Japanese wrestling there by Hyojin Kobayashi. I don't know who that was right now. That looks like, yes, that was Yamada Jiro with that move. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Notice we're going from 1 count to 2 now. I suspect we are close to our first elimination. I've seen a lot of these multi-man matches, these multi-man elimination matches that we have in the Animated Wrestling League. You can get like 3, 4, even 5 falls in like a minute. It's a big game of hurry up and wait a lot of the time. War of attrition. You got to wear everybody down, and at that point everybody becomes vulnerable. Oh, nasty lariat by the Dominator for the one and only one on the Great Tanuki. Massive shots there. Big German suplex by the Dominator. Right now Yamada Jiro just sort of hanging out there. Nobody paying attention to him. He picks this spot, hits the German. Does not or could not hold for a bridge, one way or the other, I'm not entirely certain. 13.5 minutes now on the clock. Oh no, what is this? Great Okan with a great big pile driver. 1, 2. Referee gonna hurt her hand doing this. 1, 2. Poison Rana off of the ropes. 1, 2. Yamada Jiro in trouble. Kicks out at 2.5. And there's that claw. An iron claw, something that's usually used by the Dominator. Great Okan. And what is this? Boom! Down we go. Emerald Explosion by Tiger the Dark. Backstabber by Yamada Jiro. Right now, I don't think anybody has a clear advantage in this match. Back to that claw hold. Hyojin Kobayashi now in trouble. Ripcord knee lift. Oh wait, what? We have an elimination, I think.
Hyojin Kobayashi has been eliminated. One victory to the Great Okan.
Darkness Driver. Could that be an elimination? It could. No, not quite. Zack in trouble. If anybody notices, we now have a situation where we have an odd number of competitors. Great Okan, worst he can do at this point is break even for the night. Tiger the Dark in trouble. 1. Great Tanuki is down. Zack Sabre Jr., a massive name, which means a massive target on his back. If you pick up a pinfall, it wouldn't count towards an IWGP title match because this is not a New Japan sanctioned event. The International Wrestling Grand Prix does not have jurisdiction here, but a win over the known challenger, the top contender to the biggest championship in Japan, that would be a coup d'etat for whoever eliminates Zack Sabre Jr. tonight. And you see Hyojin Kobayashi heading back to the locker room, maybe thinking, okay, these guys in factions there might be something to this. Maybe he can't go it alone as easily as he thinks. Front suplex by the Great Tanuki to ZSJ. With 11 minutes and change on the clock, plenty of time. Hurricane Rana, Black Tiger's feint kick connects. Oh, and he wants, 1, 2. No break up there, didn't need it. ZSJ able to kick out regardless. Oh! Back kick from the practitioner of sneaky style. Off the top, collar and elbow, Irish whip. Off of the ropes. Oh, look at that. Collar and elbow tie up. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Arm drag. Oh, iconoclasm off of the top rope. And now Hisasawaza Darkness Doraiba to Yamada Jiro. 1, 2, 3. That is it. That is an elimination. We'll have the announcement after the time call.
10 minutes. 10 minutes time. Yamada Jiro has been eliminated. 1 victory to Tiger the Dark.
And Zack with a nice slam there on Tiger the Dark. We are now down to 4. The Great Okan of United Empire, Zack Sabre Jr. of TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel, the Great Tanuki of Yokai Butai, and Tiger the Dark of the Unified School of the Tiger Style. The Unified School already controls the AWL Grand Championship. We could have a possible Tiger Mask W Explodes situation over the AWL Grand Championship. And again, none of the 6 men in this match have ever held that title. We've got a couple of Intercontinental champions amongst us. We've got the provisional KOPW champion of 2024. We've got the G1 Climax Yu Shosha, former AWL World's Tag Team Champion as well, in both Tiger the Dark and the man he's covering right now. 1, 2, kick out. Zack Sabre Jr. bringing the techers, and now that we start to clear out the ring, he's got a little more leeway for his submission-style offense. Wraps up the arm, Japanese arm drag, goes for the Fujiwara armbar. That standard bearer of what it means to be a British technical wrestler. Decades of history behind him, backing him up, and only a 2 count. The Tanuki's claw. 2 wrestlers who like to use claw holds, 2 wrestlers that everybody knows to be great, clamped onto each other with 8 minutes and change as ZSJ and Tiger the Dark going gangbusters at each other at the same time. Takedown by ZSJ. Yes, I can pronounce that correctly. Wait a minute, Tanuki Kakure no Jutsu! The Tanuki technique. No, good kick out there by the Great Tanuki as Tiger the Dark attempts to steal a win from the Great Okan. And there's that claw. You see that the taped up hand, additional grip strength, the powerhouse, and that is an elimination. Ring.
Tiger the Dark has been eliminated on victory of the Great Okan.
And that is 2 for the Dominator, meaning that no matter what happens, he's coming out on the positive end of things tonight. His rank will go up at some point. I just don't know by how much or whether or not he's going to be in the best 4 at the moment. He's got a really good chance of it, the biggest man in the match. And he's got the stamina. We know he's got the stamina to wrestle opponents and to eat lemons. You know, far too much about his dietary habits, quite frankly. Oh, huge clothesline, nearly taking the head or the beard off of Okan. Six and a half minutes remain. Off of the ropes. What do we have here? Oh, the ropes themselves being brought into play by the ever sneaky, the ever crafty Tanuki, the Great Tanuki to be specific. Oh, whipping toss. As the 2 NJPW guys, we've got 2 outsiders now and 1 AWL original. Oh, cover here. 1, 2, kick out. I could see another 2 wins here. It won't be a clean sweep since Tiger the Dark already picked up the victory over Yamada Jiro, who I'm sure is going to hear about it right now back in the locker room. It's not going to be pretty. So have, oh, what is this? No, wait a minute, reversal! Small package! 1, 2! Okan not bothering with the breakup. He senses victory. He's not concerned about the clean sweep. That's gone. Taking Zack Sabre out, that would be something he would not mind the Great Tanuki doing. As he's now pummeling away on the King of the Techers. I can never say that without laughing. Huge splash off of the red rope. Taking advantage now off of the ropes. Running cutter by Okan. 75% of the match time has expired. Missed with that drop kick. Tanuki not where his opponent thought he would be. Then a successful kick by the Great Tanuki. Backbreaker by Zack Sabre Jr. He's going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3.
The Great Tanuki has been eliminated. One victory for Zack Sabre Jr.
And so Zack picks up his first win of the night. Big clothesline takes down the Great Okan. Zack Sabre Jr., one of the best technical wrestlers on the planet, looking for the label lock. Of course, he had a fantastic match earlier this year with the American Dragon Bryan Danielson, who has become quite famous for that label lock. He now AEW World's Champion. Oh, wait a minute. Going for a lockup here, thinking Sumatran Stomp. Yes, he is. Grabs the wrist, complete control, no way to protect yourself. Such a dangerous move. And very effective as well. An element of the Tiger style. Of course, as a junior heavyweight in New Japan Pro Wrestling, he's worked with Tiger Mask 4 over in that Tiger Dynasty. Separate lineages, by the way, from our Tiger Mask 2. Or our Tiger Mask 3, for that matter. Off of the ropes, and splash! The Great Okan. He has wrestled Zack Sabre Jr. in the past. He knows what he's doing here.
No pretty something, no pretty something. 3 minutes, 3 minutes left.
Oh, this is not good. Uppercuts. May have been thinking a top rope move, but Zack fortuitously falling on his face. Well, fortuitously might be the wrong term. Another splash to the back of Zack Sabre Jr. And now blatant choke. The referee gonna have to get in there to break that up, I think. But Okan realizes he's not going to win with that. Okan, he's a little bit of a wild man, I'll admit. I've seen this guy. Hell, I've seen this guy at catering backstage here in the AWL. You can only imagine what he's like on the bus in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Great Okan has already picked up 2 victories. Zack Sabre Jr. 1. There's the exclusive Mongolian chop into the German suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out.
No pretty Eastern, no pretty Eastern. 2 minutes, 2 minutes left.
English and Japanese for both of these competitors. And there's the claw. There's that nasty, vicious Okan claw. A variant, a descendant of the classic claw of Matt Classic Sr. himself. Short arm broken. Break the wrist control. Swing around. Everybody's the same size when they're flat on their face. Zack Sabre Jr. with the opportunity here. He's going to go for the legs. He's got it in this time. I think he's just thinking sharpshooter. He has got what he's got to do. That is deep back and a submission win. Now that it's one-on-one, Zack Sabre Jr. able to pull off his signature submission victory, shaking the man's hand at the end as well.
His owner, the Zack Sabre Jr.
Between Hook, Sammy Nix, and ZSJ, there's a lot of guys who wear orange in the best 4. Taz is going to sue our asses off. It's main event time now, and the only reason that Knight's Tiger is still with us, I believe.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission knockout decides the winner. And this for the Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Championship. Black Tiger Justice, the traitor. He is a 3-time AWL World Tag Team Champion. Once with his former partner, Tiger Mask 3, where they hold the record for the most successful title defenses in a single reign at 10. And once with his teacher, with his sensei, Tiger the Dark. This would be, a victory tonight would be his first title as a member of the Black
school of the Tiger style, or the Black Tiger Dojo, I should say. There is some question over whether or not that is the correct terminology. But he's made it very, very clear that the only reason that the unmasked Night Tiger is still here is because Black Tiger's High Speed had this title match coming up at the end of last season. It was at the end of last season, in the season finale, that the man who's about to join Black Tiger Justice lost his mask in the War Games match as part of the Tigers War. And the muscle coming up with Night Tiger. Giant Tiger, the Intercontinental Champion, successfully defending against Shiroke Kitsune earlier tonight. Night Tiger fighting for his career, quite possibly fighting for his life. There have been rumors about the Black Tigers for years, that their punishment for failure, especially on a massive stage, are the type of punishments that a lot of people don't survive. I remember Black Tiger X, the former Black Tiger here in the Animated Wrestling League, during the Global Wrestling Monopoly days, that, well, there's a reason we didn't see him after a while, let's put it that way. There you go. Out of the mouths of tigers. The AWL Tag Team Champions of the World, T490, Team 49th Parallel. 49th Parallel, of course, the border, or most of the border, between the United States and Canada. The U.S. represented by New Yorker, Arab American Dream Hassan, and by Calgary's own Kid Canada. They are both contracted to the Strong and Free brand of the Animated Wrestling League. But as World Tag Team Champions, they are floating champions. They are allowed to defend those belts anywhere the Animated Wrestling League is holding a match. The AWL World's Tag Team titles, the oldest and longest tenured belts in this company, currently being defended by their 42nd champions.
Introducing first the challengers. They're the #1 rank in the AWL Best 4. Accompanied by Giant Tiger, fighting out of the Black Tiger Dojo. Black Tiger Justice, Night Tiger, together they are, Black Tigers, High Speed. And their opponents, they're the Animated Wrestling League, the reigning and defending World Tag Team Champions. Night making their first run of the defense. Hassan, Kid Canada, T490. This is an officially sanctioned World Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, the AWL Commissioner presiding. And the sound of the bell, the AWL official Hana Wabagi in charge.
One fall to a finish, 30 minutes on the clock, it all comes down to this. For Night Tiger, and BTJ not even going to let him start the match. Bang the gong, we are on in this, our main event for the Tag Team Championship of the World. Hassan, the Arab American Dream, immediately, it looks like, drawing blood from Black Tiger Justice. Oh, and basically a Rainmaker there. I don't know where the hell he got that from. 1, 2, kick out. That would have been the fastest failure in the history of professional wrestling, I think, or at least certainly in the history of the Animated Wrestling League. Armbreaker by the champion. Hassan, born in Baghdad, Iraq, escaped to the United States, immigrated to the United States, I should say, with his family at a very young age. Tag made to the most Canadian man in the world. Calgary born and bred. Collar and elbow tie-up. Ooh, spin kick by the challenger. Into a big backsplash. Black Tiger Justice. Never call him a Tiger Mask. Black Tiger Justice, a multi-time champion here in the Animated Wrestling League, former AWL World's Tag Team Champion, as I mentioned, former AWL Grand Champion as well. And the tag is made, and in comes Night Tiger, for the very first time. Knight's Tiger, a relative rookie, only coming into the AWL as part of the Tigers' war. Knight's Tiger enters this match with a career record of 5-6, so he is -1, literally decades less experience than Hassan and Kid Canada. Hassan is a Season 0 original with the Animated Wrestling League, been here since the very beginning. Kid Canada came in Season 2 as part of the World Warrior Exhibition Tournament. He was a member of Team World, alongside representing Parts Unknown Matt Classic and representing Transylvania, the Lethal Lycanthrope Wolf. I think that might still be on YouTube somewhere, I'm not entirely sure. That was well over a decade ago. Black Tiger Justice, not a graduate of the AWL Dojo, came through the Unified School of the Tiger style. He and Tiger Mask 3 were the first students of that then newly formed school. Missed with the mule kick, missed with the... I don't know if that was supposed to be a famouser or something. Billy Gunn's not Canadian. Multiple right hands. Oh, and a nasty snapping super kick. Knight's Tiger, he is the consummate high flyer. Even more than Black Tiger Justice, his reign, his long reign as Grand Champion, forced Black Tiger Justice to adapt his style, to be able to deal with heavyweights, to be able to be a bit more of an all-rounder, and he grew significantly because of it. But Knight's Tiger, he is a pure aerial artist. He can pull out the power move when he needs to. He likes that original Black Tiger Bomb, which is actually a throwback to the first ever person to wear the Black Tiger mask. Tag made to Hassan, but other than that, he is a pure high flyer. That, right, just like that with the Hurricane Rana. Tag made. Black Tiger Justice in now. The Tigers using a very good tag team strategy, rapid tags. There's just enough of a difference in style between these two guys to make that appropriate, to make that a good strategy. Backsplash again after the back elbow. Backsplash, back elbow, backstabbing bastard. Yeah, it works. It's on theme. Of course, Black Tiger Justice betraying the Unified School of the Tiger style earlier this year, back in the spring. Coming out as the third man for the male Black Tigers. Elbow drop from the top. Vintage Animated Wrestling League. Season 0 original to the Season 0 original Hassan. Knight's Tiger. Oh, Knight's Tiger up at the top. What's he gonna do here? Also an elbow drop, but he does not connect. And Giant Tiger aggravated on the outside. He is unhappy. I mean, yes, the Tigers do like to back each other up, but there is no reason for Knight's Tiger to be out here without some kind of... unless that's meant to be a threat against Knight's Tiger. Incidentally, if you're wondering where Black Tiger Queen and Black Tigress are, they're over in Canada right now. One, referee very, very, very slow on the count. There may be nervousness by the official knowing that, knowing what is at stake, what is explicitly at stake for Knight's Tiger in this contest. But she has to put that aside. She has to call it fair right down the middle.
Open taker, 5 minutes, 5 minutes now.
You heard that, 5 minutes have elapsed, 25 remain. Extended time limit in title matches, whether they be singles, tag team, contenders titles, floating titles, doesn't matter. Tope! He got caught up a little bit on the ropes, still able to make it hit. Black Tiger Justice looking to do his part for the Animated Wrestling League's biggest enemy right now, and most successful faction. At the moment, out of our 6 championships, the Black Tigers control 3 of them. They control the Joshi and Joshi Tag Team titles. They also control the Intercontinental Championship. The AWL World's Tag Team titles on the line here. That would bring 4 into the fold out of 6. And they've got 2 paths to the Grand Championship, currently held by Tiger Mask 2 of the Unified School of the Tiger style, the good guys. And we also know that the female Tigers, with their privilege as floating champions, I've been targeting the Canadian National Championship currently held by the United Empire's Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd. Turn over, step through, looking for the most Canadian submission hold in history. The sharpshooter locked in, trying to lean back, but a quick drop kick by Knight's Tiger saving the match. I will point out, in most of the matches, Canadian Destroyer, no, going for a powerbomb and hits it. In most of the matches, the Black Tiger's high speed have lost. It has been Black Tiger Justice who's been pinned. But as he is, and you could hear the capital letter there, as he is faceless, it's Knight's Tiger who's been taking the blame. Looking for the inescapable Black Tiger Salt. Hits it and goes straight into the cover. Intelligent wrestling by BTJ. He's a treacherous little bastard, but he knows how to wrestle. You can never take that away from him. Tag. Knight's Tiger, who's been kind of screwing up this match, and he cannot afford to do so, rolls into the kick. This Kid Canada now looking for the side Canadian leg sweep. Into the cover, hook of the far leg for the 1, 2. Knight's Tiger saving himself and saving the match in about that order. Another tag made. Knight's Tiger falls to the outside. That makes it 2-on-1 essentially at the moment. Into the neutral corner. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, not toi, non toi, non toi. Harris Bulldog. For the dreaded 2.5 punches. Maybe looking right now for Black. No, the Black Tiger Buster. If he wants it, he's going to have to try to get it on Hassan. Springboard, Poison Rana. Great adjustment of strategy and tactics. Oh, here we go. Isatuwaza. Black Tiger Buster. Isatuwaza. Do we have new champions? Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. That's right, folks. This is Tag Team Wrestling, and Tag Team Wrestling is where it belongs. In the main event, in the main storyline, ready to be the best thing in professional wrestling is a good tag team match. Elbow drop to the small of the back. And bionic elbow attempted. Smash. Shades of the original American Dream from the Arab American Dream. A childhood idol given tribute. And paradigm shift from the Arab American babyface. Immediately broken up right in the territory. Remember, in tag team wrestling, you want to draw an invisible line between the neutral corners. You need to keep the match on your side of the line. Tag team wrestling, more than singles wrestling, I would say, tag team wrestling is a game of territory, game of tactics. They call it human chess. You need to think about material and position. Going back, going for the Black Tiger suplex. Does not hold for the bridge. I think he felt Hassan's boot hit the rope. And that convinced him, no, I don't have a cover.
10 minutes now.
Third of the way through the 30-minute time limit now. No tag Kogeki, but a dirty cheap shot by Black Tiger Justice. Irish whip off of the ropes. And he manages to knock his own partner off of the ropes, of the apron. Bloody hell. Knight's Tiger, I think he needs to get the hell away from... If he survives tonight, if he survives this match, he needs to get the hell away from the Black Tiger for his own safety. Diving tag. Hit Canada in, and he immediately eats a head scissors by Black Tiger Justice. Missed with the knee lift. Backdrop driver. Black Tiger Justice keeps tagging his partner. And I use partner in only the most technical rulebook sense. Kick to the midsection now by Kid Canada. Kid Canada might be thinking the Canadian Crunch. He might be thinking the Canadian Destroyer. Oh no, he's thinking about avoiding the Black Tiger plunge. Neckbreaker by the Faceless. Tag is made. Couple of shots to the head here. Snapping back. Oh god, what's he thinking? Is he thinking Black Tiger Salt? No, he's thinking leg drop. Oh, that is going to ruin your spine when you get old. 1, 2. 18.5 minutes left. The next time call will be at the halfway point of the time limit. Oh, hot shot. Hot shot stunner. And now in a good position if he wants to fly. No goings. Oh! Spear to the illegal man. And there we go. Tope misses cleanly because Black Tiger Justice got in the way. Black Tiger Justice moving Kid Canada, causing Knight's Tiger to tumble. Fortunately for him, he's recovering. Standing moonsault. Oh, no water in the pool. No water in the pool. Kid Canada, the most Canadian men in the world, able to get away at the last second from that moonsault. Backbreaker. That's the ring sense and ring awareness he learned in the dungeon. Tag made. In comes the Arab American Dream springboard. Corkscrew European uppercut with a standing star press as a chaser. Unbelievable. If we still had a light heavyweight title, it would be stapled to Knight's Tiger's waist, I think. Finally, the first time in the match, tag Kogeki. What are we going to see here? Little alley-oop. And an aided shoulder tackle, an aided top rope spear, we might call that. And going for the Black Tiger Bomb. The modern version into the cover. 1. Maybe should have gone with the Nelson of the legs. Not give Kid Canada that second or so to recover. Black Tiger. Oh, drop kick doesn't connect and he hits that metal turnbuckle. Yes, the pad is still on there, but if you jam that into your foot, it's still going to hurt. Imagine stepping on a Lego as fast as you can run. Big back body drop. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Kid Canada blocking the territory right now, not letting BTJ get to his corner. Elbow drop. Goes out of the ring. The referee will begin the 20 count. Stunner. And the tag is made. The referee does acknowledge it. Hassan waits for BTJ to get back in the ring, knowing that that's the only place the match can end, and that's the only way the title can change hands. Is a pinfall, submission, or knockout. And the pinfall and submission have to take place in the ring. Poison Rana, and we are 15 minutes into the match, and he's pulling off that kind of maneuver. Springboard from the bottom row. Uh-oh. He's going for it. Canadian Destroyer! Break up and a grab of the ropes. Belt and suspenders defensive strategy. Double protection, making sure your pants don't fall down, but Knight's Tiger's out on the outside. No one to tag right now for Black Tiger Justice. Hurricane Run.
15 minutes.
15 minutes elapsed, 30-minute time limit. If this goes to a time limit draw, T49P will retain the AWL World Tag Team Championship. However, BTJ and Knight's Tiger would remain in the AWL Best 4 because they did not lose. So that alone, a time limit draw might save Knight's Tiger's life, because right now, this is the only chance the Black Tigers have to get their hands on the tag team titles, the men's tag team titles, I should say, this season. It's the only team they have in the Best 4. Standing Star Press does not push the advantage, but does go to stomp on the arm. And that's smart. If you stomp on the arm, you're taking away a lot of maneuvers. You're taking away the grit that is needed to keep that sharpshooter on, for one thing. Tag Kogeki opportunity does connect. Let's see what we're going to see here. We saw the elevated spear earlier. Now the simple punch to the rib cage, trying to maybe go for the liver, I think. That's illegal in boxing, I believe. Perfectly legal in professional wrestling. It's somewhat dirty. Off the ropes. Oh, running, a single leg drop kick right to the side of the head. The mask will not provide any protection. He wears a very thin fabric mask. I know does Kid Canada. Black Tiger Justice's mask a little bit thicker. Not by much. That's to enable breathing for Kid Canada. Snapmare, spin kick combination. Knight's Tiger now legal. They've been going for a leg-based submission of his own, but a great kick away. And a tornado lariat does not hit. The lariat straight out of the Calgary Stampede does not connect. Kick in the midsection, Kid Canada thinking Canadian crunch. No, he's thinking tag Kogeki. Tag team attack, maybe a border cross. One. No, they're thinking arm breaker. Yes, the arm breaker. If you don't have the grip, you can't do that weird top rope springboard DDT thing he does. You take away the arm, you take away the Black Tiger plunge as well. Fisherman suplex. Don't know why he didn't hold that. Tag made. 12 minutes on the clock. Knight's Tiger in only his 12th match in the league, challenging for the Tag Team Championship of the World. What do we have now? Ooh, taking away the legs, trying to take away the American Sniper. If you can't place his feet in the base for the, oh, wait a minute. Black Tiger Bomb! Under 12 minutes remaining now. Cover, the challengers, cover for the one. Broken up by Kid Canada, saving the match for T49P. And what is this going to be? Hassan's a legal fighter, I will point out. Hassan and BTJ, legal combatants. Stunner off of the top rope, that hot shot stunner. And remember, those are not actually ropes. We call them ropes. They're really steel elevator cables wrapped in, rubber tubing and vinyl tape. Or electrical tape, as it's called. That's how you get the different colors. That is basically, you're hitting a pretty solid metal cable is what you're hitting anytime you hit those ropes. Collar and elbow tie-up into the back breaker. Now going for the neck, trying to crank him on the head. Trying to wear down Black Tiger Justice, realizing he's the stronger foe, but he's also one making the most mistakes. But no, Kid Canada with a different idea. He wants Knight's Tiger. He wants to face Knight's Tiger. He wants to give Knight's Tiger a Canadian Destroyer! Deep into enemy territory. Will there be a save? Yes. 1, 2. Black Tiger Justice disgusted with the performance of his partner right now. Almost didn't bother to make the save, but he knows that his queen wants the tag team championship.
20 minutes. 20 minutes past.
Jesus. 20 minutes into this. This has been a marathon of a match, folks. Feels like it's only been about 3. As Kid Canada, who is the legal fighter alongside Knight's Tiger, stunner as well. And that makes sense. If you're out of the tag zone, if you're off of the ring apron, you cannot make a tag. And that gives your opponent massive advantage, especially this late in the match. Belly to back slam by Kid Canada, the classical training that he picked up in the dungeon, and now looking for the sharpshooter. Is he going to save the tag team titles and maybe end the career of Knight's Tiger with the most Canadian hold in the history of wrestling, the sharpshooter? Call it the sharpshooter, call it the Sasori Gatame, Scorpion Deathlock, whatever you want to call it. Is intrinsically linked to the nation of Canada. Single leg takedown by the challenger. So I think after that sharpshooter feels just how much in danger he is right now. Neutral corner. He's going to be looking for the Black Tiger plunge. His own addition to the Black Tiger style. Oh man, the Tiger style double underhook. Black Tiger plunge. He Satsuwaza into the cover. What? No. Now point out, Kid Canada not able to kick out of that. Now some jaw-jacking here. A disqualification count by the official. Black Tiger Justice could not be in the ring for more than 5 seconds. DDT. Kid Canada looking to end this with another, I think the third time in the match, Canadian Destroyer! Will/can Black Tiger Justice make another save? Yes, he can, and before even a 1 count. Hassan into the defense a little bit too late here. And Kid Canada, spear! Tope suicida with the strength of a spear and a very Canadian leg drop. As well, on the outside, Knight's Tiger, well, Black Tiger Justice is down and out. I think he might be unconscious. Black Tiger Justice is out of this at the moment. Knight's Tiger on his own, spear. Knight's Tiger needs to get back in the ring. A count-out doesn't help them. A count-out win for the champions would eliminate Black Tiger's high speed from the best 4. A count-out win for the challengers would not win the title, but would keep them in the game, in the system, in the title picture. And right now, that shot at Tag Team Gold is the only thing that's keeping Knight's Tiger, at best, in the wrestling business. $11, no chance to make a tag. The Black Tiger Justice, he rolls into the ring as soon... Oh, wait a minute. Looking for a good old-fashioned body slam. Is he about to win this match on a body slam? A body slam. Holy crap. 3 Canadian Destroyers, a Black Tiger plunge, and he wins it on a body slam. Good grief.
Here are your winners, and still unanimously Tag Team Champions of the World, T419.
Alright folks, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe for more action from the Animated Wrestling League. But for tonight, I'm Ryu Sensei. Thank you very much for watching. Korede. Narida. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, wait a minute. The champions have left the ringside area. And now Giant Tiger jumped into the ring. And he's going right out now. At least this time, Knight's Tiger did actually lose the match. But this is not a wrestling match, folks. This is a mugging. No, actually, I think I know what this is. I once heard Tiger the Dark speak of this. Something that he survived, and most people do not. The Tiger's execution. Oh, no, not that. No! Oh my god. Oh!